Díomh go le, is mise an tollah Becky Way an tugtron unid agus marani a trúbhach na hallscoile. Agus tá áthas an dam or an fáilte mhuo a choibh go galaíomh an le speisialta seo. Táid ansú inniu chun ceile peibli a dhéanamh an nasca acadól at a déanta a gibh in óscoil na Gaillimhe. I'm Professor Becky Way, Deputy President and Registrar of the University, and I'm delighted to welcome you on this special day. And we're here to publicly celebrate your academic achievement. Is Okaj Arlen Isho Dunya, agus Inis Tawakti Fos Jivsha, agus do Ho Glana, agus Kalja. Kohajas live, agus Kamena, Orum Runa Orev Inu. Gwym gachra gachdina agus shiv gulamach sa sail mar cemaha je chwyd osgol na Gaillimhe. This is a wonderful event in our university calendar and an even bigger and more important event for you and your friends, families and supporters. My congratulations on your graduation, and I wish you good fortune going on from here as graduates of University of Galway. This formal occasion is an appropriate celebration of your success, involving, as it does, a procession led by a mace bearer, carrying this beautifully engraved and very heavy silver mace, musical accompaniment, special robes, and the use of Latin, English, and Irish. This kind of ceremony is a tradition that spans many centuries. It goes all the way back to the first university in Ireland, which was established in Dublin in 1320. And has continued through to the present day. Our university here in Galway was originally one of 3 Queen's colleges established in 1845, alongside our counterparts in Belfast and Cork, with our first students registered in 1849. From its very beginnings, Queen's College Galway was all about ensuring that as you pass through here as our students, you are equipped to go out into the world with the very best education we can give you. The word university comes, in shortened form, from the Latin Universitas Magistrorum et Scholarum, which translates as a community of teachers and scholars. And that notion of community is something we continue to cherish here. Our staff work tirelessly so that you, our graduates, can face the world holding your heads high. Latin was originally the working language of our universities, and as a link to the past, we still use the language in our university crest and in this conferring ceremony. You can see written on our crest the words Deo Favente, which means with God's favour, and the Latin formula of words on your parchment publicly confirms 2 things: the academic quality of your award and, my personal favourite, the moral character of you, our graduates. I hope that as you go through the rest of your lives as Galway graduates, you will remember and strive to uphold both of these characteristics. Coihime na dini atá lonach in ocaid an lá iniu in achna jívse anish, agus muid eg ca tús leis na himiachti. I will now start the proceedings by introducing you to the various people who are central to today's event. To my left is the President of University of Galway, Professor David Byrne, who presides over the ceremony. With him is Emer Toner, who will open and close the formal part of the ceremony. Behind me is Dr. Gary Gillandis, representing the Executive Dean of the College of Science and Engineering, who will present you to the President to receive your parchment. We are also joined by colleagues from your college who have all played their part in ensuring that you are graduating today. So I now hand you over to Students' Union President Maisie Hall, who will make a commencement address, after which Emer will open the formal proceedings in Latin. Thank you. You can applaud now.
Díomh Carja agus Fáilte. Today marks the culmination of all your hard work and dedication, not just of your time at this university, but of your journey right from the beginning. I hope you're all so proud of yourselves. I'm sure the road to get where you are today has not been without its bumps, and you should have such immense respect for yourself that you've persevered despite the challenges and are here alongside your peers today. and to the proud families, the proud neighbours, proud partners, friends, lecturers, and university staff, those who are here today and those who are here in spirit. Know you've all played such an important role in our university journeys, and that many of us would not be here without your support. I'm sure that with you all cheering them on, today's graduands are going to go on to do such amazing things and are going to make you all even prouder of them. I don't think I was the only one who spent a lot of my time as a student accidentally wishing the days away. In first year, I couldn't wait to feel like I maybe knew what I was doing and to not being small fry on campus. In second year, I was just excited to get to third year and start my placement. But in third year, I just wanted to be back on campus and for all my friends to come home from Erasmus. And in final year, I was just excited to finish my exams and to have survived it all. But already, barely 6 months after I sat my final exam and submitted my last essay, I'm wishing I could do it all again. I wish that I could have one more Friday morning meal and fry, that I could pop to the SU shop for one more sweet treat, that I could have one more post-lecture chat with my classmates, that I could do one more shameful lap of the library having found no empty seats, and even that I could sit in the claustrophobic reading room and suffer through one more late-night study session. But at the same time, I know that the most important part of the university experience, the friendship and the connections, will continue to prosper far beyond the walls of this campus, and it's not something we have to be sad about leaving behind, because no matter where in the world we are, the friendships we've made will stand to us for life. We're lucky that the world has come as far as it has today, and that most of us are able to take things like the right to vote, the right to personal liberty, and even the right to have a roof over our heads for granted. We're lucky that we've had access to third-level education, but that's not the reality for everyone, and I think we have a sort of responsibility now as we step out of the Bailey Allen and into the big bad world, and as we continue our careers and our studies, to use that education for good. To go out and to be gentle and to be considerate and to be empathetic, but also to be brave and to be strong and to speak up when we see injustice and to not just accept things as the status quo. We've got such power in our hands and so many open doors before us, so many different paths we can and will follow, and so many opportunities to try again or to start over when things don't go our way. And I hope that wherever those journeys take us, I hope we can continue to be kind to our families and kind to our friends, but also kind to those who have totally different perspectives, and kind to those who we might never agree with on anything. So be so proud of yourselves, and enjoy your celebrations. Ganari and Boherliv Illig amok sa down more. Grimahagriv, and I'll pass you over to Emer Toner.
Pre honorables praeses totaque universitas, haec comitia universitaria, hodie convocata sunt, ut quidem homines ad gradus academicus admittantur. Eos easque presentabit Dr. Gary Galanders.
Pre honorables places totaque universitas. Doctor of Philosophy and Engineering. Presento vobis hasce meus filias filiosque meos, cos omnisio tam moribus quam doctrina habilis idonius, esci admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae. Ique tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae.
Mabrook Adams. Mabrook Adams is awarded a PhD in Civil Engineering for research supervised by Dr. Guanshui Wu and Dr. Agnieszka Albert on enhancing anaerobic digestion of complex substrates by powdered activated carbon. Hamid Al-Jani. Hamid Al-Jani is awarded a PhD in Biomedical Engineering for research supervised by Professor Ted Vaughan on a multi-scale framework to predict fracture behaviour of lamellar bone using a phase field modelling. Hannah M. Aris. Hannah M. Aris is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Maeve Brennan and Professor Gary Duffy on development of hydrogels exhibiting novel mechanisms for tethering and retaining therapeutic extracellular vesicles. Huan Chang. Wan Chang is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Guanshui Wu on the enrichment of acetoelastic methogens in anaerobic digestion systems. Alicia Dunibilla. Alicia Dunibilla is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Una Fitzgerald and Professor Dimitrios Zavgalis. This work demonstrated the safety of macromolecular crowding in the accelerated development of tissue-engineered medicines. Peter Leonard. Peter Leonard is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Xinwen Shan, Professor Owen Clifford and Dr. William Finnegan on real-time optimization of intermittently aerated sequencing batch reactor technology for efficient wastewater treatment. Junlin Liu. Junlin Liu is awarded a PhD in computer sciences for research supervised by Dr. Carol Mason and Dr. Patrick Mannion on adaptive learning systems that balance multiple goals and user needs with applications in energy management. Neda McCrooney. Neda McCrooney is awarded a PhD in mechanical engineering for research supervised by Professor Catherine Cormican on the relationship between design thinking and team creativity and project performance. Tani Ranjan Munawera Tantarij. Tani Ranjan Munawera Tantarij is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Dr. William Finnegan and Professor Jamie Goggins on the structural integrity of composite tidal turbine blades. Ankita Pramanik. Ankita Pramanik is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Andrew Daly and Professor Abhi Pandit on bioprinting stem cell-derived human heart tissues with advanced structural and functional maturation. Ignacio Salant. Ignacio Salant is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Professor Manus Biggs and Professor Dimitrios Zavgalis on tendon tissue engineering. Leslie Trask. Leslie Trask is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Emer Dolan and Professor Gary Duffy on the development of an actuatable cell encapsulation plant. Yuyin Wang. Yuyin Wang is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Guanshui Wu on anaerobic treatment of antibiotic-containing wastewater for enhanced biogas production. Honours Bachelor of Engineering, Biomedical Engineering. Presenta vobis hasce mias filias filiosque meos cos omnis sio tam moribus conductina habilis idonius escid me tantor ad gradum baccalaureatus in art engineeria honora curso confecto. Equi tibi fide mea testor expondeo toteque academia.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in arte ingegneria honoro curso confecto.
Fatima Ahmed. Hanin Ali. Alexander Boyle. Thomas Brogan. Laura Burke. Taryn Clark. Sarah Cleary. Leisha Catherine Collins. Alex Conora. Sean Connolly. Niamh Mary Cochran. Andrew Costello. Elizabeth Cullen. Liam McCulligan. James Canaan. Colm Cunningham. Ian Davern. James Doyle. Ulton Fallon. Thomas Edward Fennelly. Emer Fitzgerald. Abby Gavin. Cathal David Gagan. Jissa George. Leah K. Getkit. Eva Gill. Michael Gillen. James Michael Gorman. Oisin Greeley. Mark Hardiman. Elaine Haverty. Ruth Higgins. Evin Holleran. Adejoy Inola Daniel Jimmy Ferdero. Alice Calvert. Danya Casey. Dara Kane. Owen Kelly. Luke Kelly. Dahi Killalay. Michael Lohan. Mohammed Shazaib Masood. Luke Maughan. Dara McAndrew. Iana McDade. Ciara McGee. Aaron McKenna. Eva McKenna. Conor Menendez. Cathal Moan. David Moran. Barry William Murphy. Chloe Murphy. Siún Ní Mhuircheú. Gemma O'Brien Herr. Leo O'Connell. Anna O'Keefe. Alice O'Mahony. Denise Petrie. Salat Ade du Lapa Rahim. Ty Greardon. Ashleen Hannah Stack. Mark Sweeney. Louise Torr. Honours Bachelor of Engineering Civil, Cathal Britton. Daniel Carney. Marcin Carr. Dara Clunan. Jake Common. Seamus Conley. David Cook. Taig Daly. Owen Finnerty. Bill Fitzgerald. Ross Fleming. Ewan Garland. Daniel Gagan. Owen Jennings. Sive Carney. Cuiva Kelleher. Owen Kelly. Pádraig Kelly. Evelyn Kilcline. Benjamin Lynn. Cian Mahoney. Tom Mangan. Phelan McCann. Frankie McHugh. Jason McHugh Dolan. Aidan McLean. Mark David McMahon. Keith Mulcair. Kiva Murray. Diarmuid Cuilche Murray. Laura Ellen Nally. Ryan O'Connor. Jessica O'Sullivan. Ben Paul. Daniel Rowan. Sean Anthony Zabriskie. Alexander van der Sand. Ronan Walsh. Phil Chen. Apologies, I should have announced that one. Honours Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Jack Connolly. Tig Donoghue. Shakalan Khan. Jacques Lasson. Destiny Newman. Daniel Martin Scully. Neil Stewart. Oluwasegun Daniel Uma. Jake van de Beek. Honours Bachelor of Engineering, Electronic and Computer Engineering. Stefan Bigoy. James Talaluwai Basari. Hayden Cripps. Conor Farrell. Brandon Gillanders. Nora Isdell. Patrick Kelly. Sean Kelly. Seamus Knightley. Maximilian John Henry Maud. Aisling McCreesh. Luke McCrossum. Rory Connor McGowan. Liam Miller. Conor Monaghan Brown. Christopus Montvidis. Conor O'Dwyer. Gavin Philip O'Sullivan. Jakub Mikolaj Pavelek. Sean Quinn. Kim J. Sacker. Dara Peter Shanky. Honours Bachelor of Engineering, Energy Systems Engineering, Anna Connors. Holly Gibbon. Pavel Gorski. Liam Henry. Mike McDowell. Seamus McMahon. Gavin Mealy. Sean Mullins. Emma O'Connor. Dervla O'Hanlon. Leanne Shinlu Sheehy. Colm Sheeran. William Sparrow. Oisin Stapleton Doyle. Christopher Stokes. Joshua Watkins. Honours Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical, Mark Aramovich. Aridas Aramovikis. Rossa Barry. Cormac Bianchi. Urla Boyle. Éadán Brathnach. Conal Brinkley. Thomas Byrne. James Carroll. Dara James Carty. Eli Chan. Matthew Clark. Jared Michael Colleran. Finn Conroy. Sean Cotter. Aaron David. Diarmuid de Bruyne. Declan Devereux. David Donoghue. Robert David Fahey. Garoj Martin Fahey. Sean Ferrick. Dylan Finan. David Sean Flanagan. Aidan Gallagher. Sean Gallagher. John Paul Gorman. Evan Grealish. Evan Graney. Eva Harmon. Shane Horgan. Ronan Hussey. Dan Kennedy. Conor Kenny. Noel Edward Keogh. Benjamin Kingston. Emmett Lacey. Owen Laffey. Jerry Larmer. Ola Olo Watisi Waju David Lowell. Liam Lennon. Jan Leyden. Donnacha McGillicudda. Niall Martin. Robert McDonnell. Sorcha McGinley. Conal McGinn. Owen James McGuinness. Dean McInerney. Shane McMenamin. Sean James Meehan. Michael Maughan. Peter Murphy. Owen Joseph Nocton. Pádraig Nestor. Evan O'Connor. Eric Desmond Peterson. David Reinhardt. Aaron Smith. Mark Staunton. Kevin Thai Trong Tin. Ronan Tumbeck. Mia Walsh. Master of Science in Ag Innovation. Presenter vobis hasce mias filias filiasque mios cosomnus sio tamoribus com doctrina habilis eidonius esci admittantur ad grada magisteri scientia equi tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academia.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisteri scientia.
Ronan Buckley. Joseph Burke. Helen Casey. Thomas Coffey. Conor Darcy. David Dixon. Liam Donoghue. Aisling Doyle. Cian Duffy. Stephen Fagan. Stuart Farry. Mairead Guinan. Mark Kane. James Kavanagh. Karen MacDonald. Deirdre McGrath. Juliette Mohit. Conor Malloy. Nigel Moran. Anya Ninyachtan. Sinead O'Donnell. Joseph Allen O'Donovan. Molly May O'Mara. Ruth O'Neill. Brian Parkinson. Sinead Patton Kane. Karina Ryan. Brendan Waldron. Master of Engineering Science. Presenta vobis hunc meum filium cum tamoribus quam doctrina abelum idonium esci admitator ad gradum magisteri in scientia ingenieria equi tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academia.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admitto te ad gradum in scientia ingegneria.
Hamid Reza Badishan. Master of Applied Science. Presenter vobis hunc meum filium cum tam moribus quam doctrina abelum idonium esci admitter ad gradum magisteria scientia applicanda equi tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academia.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admitto te ad gradum magisteri in scientia applicanda.
Shane Scannell. Postgraduate Diploma in Bioinnovation. Presenta vobis hasce meas filiasque meos, cos omnis iutam moribus quam doctrina abilis idonius, esci admittantur ad diploma post-baccalaureum in Bioinnovata. Equi tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad diploma post baccalaureatum in Bioinnovatate.
Lara Marie Coyne. Paul Davey. Yanka Dolores Suarez de Mora. Thomas James Dignan. Jake Dunley. Katrina Garrity. Cosmin Andre Liga. Kieran Thomas Hannon. Gavin Hennessy. Apurv Purohit. Anya Rose Rafferty, Bender Ziggering, on behalf of myself and my colleagues in the College of Science and Engineering, I'd like to congratulate all of our graduates today and also wish you and your families a really good afternoon. So well done, everybody.
Pre honorables praeses ceremoniis rit confectus, finum queso facias heius convocationis universitariae, shingerin ish armanish, and ish larorion las uchtron liverish. Kermahagi.
My congratulations to you all. Cochagus liv golea. So that concludes the formal part of the ceremony today. But before we finish and move to the President's address, after which you can go out for some well-deserved light refreshment in the Human Biology building, which you'll find outside and to the right when you leave this building, I would ask you to join me in thanking those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly. And in particular, could we give a round of applause to Brona Clifford and the conferring team? In addition, let me thank Tara Leyden, an academic registry, staff from Buildings and Estates, the President's Office, administrative staff from college and school offices, audio-visual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing and Communications Office, agus an Shervish Astrahoin. And to you, our graduates, I just have one more thing to say. Go now and make the most of the qualification you've gained and the life ahead of you. Banigi salt ne awen as an la in you, ach as an sail at a roiv amach. I would now like to introduce the President of University of Galway, Professor David Byrne, to give his conferring ceremony address, and whose speech will conclude our proceedings. Gorama Agiv Goleh.
Díomh Goleh, is Misha David Byrne, Uchtaran Olscola, agus Tafalcha Morwav, Goleh Quig and Ochid Show. I'm David Byrne, President of the University, and I'm also aware that I'm between you and a cup of tea, or maybe something a little stronger, because it is Friday night, albeit a bit wet, I think, outside. But I have to say, it's a real pleasure and an honour to welcome you all here today. There's been a really great feel in the room this afternoon. Really enjoyed the ceremony, and I hope that the families, as well as the graduates and friends, have all enjoyed it too. I'd also like to say a big welcome to those who may be watching the ceremony online or indeed on catch-up. You're all very welcome. It is true that these ceremonies are the highlight of our university year. They're joyous, colourful occasions when you earn the right to wear with pride the robes that symbolise the award of your academic qualifications. They mark the culmination of much hard work, commitment, perseverance, and probably hardship, if I'm honest, and you've earned your place on this stage 100%, and we're immensely proud of you all. This day belongs to you, but it also belongs to those who supported you along the way. And I think it's appropriate at this point to take a moment to recognise the care and support that you've all had, as well as your collective achievements, with a warm round of applause. Earlier this year, we launched our new 5-year strategic plan to 2030, a roadmap for how we'll shape our university's future. Here at University of Galway, we have an exceptional community of talent, creativity and opportunity. Together, we're striving to ensure that Galway continues to be recognised internationally for excellence in our 4 distinctive pillars of strength: in health, in creativity, culture and society, in sustainable and resilient environments, both on land and at sea, and in transformative data and artificial intelligence. But above all, we take great pride in the positive and far-reaching impact that our university has beyond this campus. We're proud of our reputation as a research-led university, and this is true across all of our disciplines, not least the College of Science and Engineering. From studying the stars to how molecules interact, to delivering life-saving medical devices and cleaner energy, the College of Science and Engineering's research mission is to produce excellent, impactful and engaged research and to create an environment where innovation and creativity can thrive. The areas of research strength in the College of Science and Engineering draw on distinctive strengths that we have in our region, in areas such as medical technologies, marine, data, information and computing technologies, as well as in fundamental basic science such as astronomy and molecular biology. Staff in the college also have strong partnerships with business and industry and a great track record of developing spin-out companies. Indeed, the college is home to 3 of our 6 research institutes. The Institute for Health Discovery and Innovation is a newly established interdisciplinary institute which focuses on supporting research across the domains of health discovery and innovation research, covering the full spectrum from fundamental discovery science through to preclinical research. The college is also home to the Ryan Institute, an interdisciplinary research institute for advancing sustainability and innovation across the marine, energy and climate change, environmental and agricultural sciences, as well as the Data Science Institute, which drives innovation at the convergence of computer science, web science and artificial intelligence. Several national centres also include the Irish Centre for High-End Computing, Construct Innovate, the Curram Research Island Centre for Medical Devices, and the Centre for Genomics Data Science. Research undertaken in these institutes and centres has informed your curriculum and learning experience with us and will no doubt be essential for your future success. But this is only the beginning. It lays the foundation upon which you will build your careers, your contributions, and your undoubted impact. As a University of Galway graduate, you share our aspiration to harness our academic excellence, creativity, and innovation for the benefit of society, put simply, to make people's lives better. As we gather in celebration, we're also mindful of the world beyond this hall, as Maisie alluded to in her speech earlier. It's a world sadly in conflict, division, and uncertainty. In such times, the values that underpin a university education matter more than ever. Knowledge, of course, but also empathy, understanding, courage, and a sense of responsibility to one another. As University of Galway graduates, you now carry the values that define our community: excellence, respect, openness, sustainability, and belonging. Use what you've learned with wisdom, with kindness, and with hope to help build that better world. I am always amazed what our students can achieve after graduating. As Jolie Barker said, and I quote, "Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action can change the world." I can safely predict that several of the graduates sat in front of me here today will have the vision and will take actions that will change the world. At this point, if you'll permit me, I'll give a few words of advice which have helped me to navigate the inevitable twists and turns of life, not least since I started here in the University of Galway just 2 months ago. Always surround yourself with as many brilliant people as you can find from a range of social, ethnic and academic backgrounds, and don't be afraid if some of them challenge your usual way of thinking. That's how you will learn and grow as a person. Look to surround yourself with people who will lift you higher and seek to lift them in return. Don't be afraid to lead and go against the grain occasionally if you feel passionate about something, even if it might make you feel or be unpopular. Make career choices that challenge you and take setbacks in your stride. Remember, no one ever reaches their full potential by staying in their comfort zone. And a quote from an ex-Leeds United football manager, Marco Bielsa, is perhaps relevant here. And I have to say, I am not a Leeds United supporter. I am a Sunderland supporter, so I'll be watching out for the results at the weekend. But the quote is rather erudite. The moments in my life when I have improved are closely related to failure. The moments in my life when I have regressed are closely related to success. Being successful deforms us as human beings. It relaxes us. It plays tricks on us. It makes us worse individuals. It feeds our egos. Failure is the complete opposite, forms us, makes us more solid, brings us closer to our convictions, makes us more coherent. And finally, when talent and opportunity alone are not enough, if there's one more thing I hope your university experience has taught you, it's that there's no limit to what you can achieve with determination and sheer hard work. As you'll all realise by now, life doesn't come with a remote control. You have to get up and change it yourself. As a University of Galway graduate, you're now part of a growing global community of fellow alumni, which will exceed 130,000 members this autumn. The network's here to support and inspire you professionally and socially wherever you end up in the world. So please do stay in touch with the Advancement Office. We would love to hear from you and to know where you end up. Before I close, I want to thank all my colleagues, academics, some of whom are here on the stage today, many of whom can't be here this afternoon doing other duties, as well as our excellent professional and support staff in the university community for their dedication and generosity, which help make this great university what it is today. And then lastly to you, our newest minted graduates, congratulations. Enjoy this day and go forward with pride in who you are and what you have achieved. Conferrings líomh go léir agus bantanamh as bhfuil á Guramahagas.